Michael and Jack, thanks very much for having me this morning to Sunnyhill Studs. Michael, you've been in this game a long time, and a new recruit to your stud is 50 Stars. Tell us a little bit about how this happened.
Yeah, 50 Stars, lovely horse by Sea the Stars. Jack's father approached me, his mother and father approached me, Mita and Dermot, and said Jack had bought a horse, and would we be interested in standing him here at Sunnyhill? So we had a look at him on video and walking and everything, and he's such a wonderful walker and a great pedigree, and by the right stallion, winner of 10 races. We didn't have to think too long about it.
Good. And Jack, how did this come about, you getting 50 Stars and bring him here to Michael at his Sunnyhill Studs?
Well, look, you think of great National Hunt breeders, you think immediately of Michael Hickey and the whole team here. Sunnyhill Stud, remarkable heritage. You go back to Old Vic, a champion sire in Old Vic that was here. We had a particular connection with Sunnyhill Stud as we bred Casamento, who of course started with just success, but unfortunately had an untimely end here. But Michael, a great family friend as well, a great friend of Mita's, always gone on so well, so we're delighted to partner with such a wonderful farm right here. I'm a Lily White. I was just saying to Michael, so it's important for us to support our own here in the Turborough County, and look, we're very excited for the partnership with 50 Stars this year.
And as for anyone who doesn't know, we're right on the edge of the Curragh here. It's in Sunnyhill Studs, and the horse himself, 50 Stars, the son of Sea the Stars, he won over 1.4 million in pounds in prize money, a Group 1 winning horse. This is a fabulous looking horse and had a lot of ability as well.
My favourite pastime, I think, Davey, is putting up videos of his walk, because on social media people just go bananas for this horse's walk, and he is a quite remarkable athlete, and I think that walk is reflective of how his soundness. He ran so many times, winner of 10 races, but people might confuse Sea the Stars for just being a more staying type horse, but he had the speed to win over 6 furlongs, but also the class to win a Group 1 over a mile 2. We couldn't be more excited to have him here with Michael and teaming up with Michael. We're breeding some top class mares through him. We've Cabaret Queen, the Kerry National and Munster National winner. We've the Dam of Wicklow Brave going to him, a half sister to Wicklow Brave. Lady Breffney, a Grade 2 winner at this year's Fairyhouse Funchestown Festival. My uncle Eric is very kindly sending a sister to the Dam of Tiger Roll. The list goes on of the support we're receiving from far and wide, and you couldn't have a better steed than 50 Stars to kick on with, for 2022.
And of course, when he won that Group 1, the Australian Cup over a mile and a quarter, Johnny Allen, our own Irish Johnny Allen, who's flying out in Australia, he won on him.
Johnny Allen gave us immense confidence in him. Of course, Johnny was a national hunt jockey here in Ireland, and he said you couldn't have, we interviewed him and we spoke to him, and he said you couldn't have more qualities in a national hunt prospect as a stallion than 50 Stars possessed. He has that soundness, he has that scope, he had that class, and he had that speed. And of course, he's by the right sire in Sea the Stars. We're seeing the success of Crystal Ocean progeny at the sales, of Afinzia progeny at the sales, but also Harzand, all these stallions that are really popular with breeders, but 50 Stars offers something different. And for all those horses, he's the fastest of all of them. He's the only one to win a Group 1 race that happens to also have won a Group 2 race at 7 furlongs or less. That's an immense part of his credentials for us too.
So Michael, going forward then, he's here now, he's covering mares already. His breedings obviously and his ability is an easy selling point for you, but how many mares do you hope that he'll cover in year 1, and what's his process going forward then?
It's difficult to know how many mares he's covered, but he's gone down very well at the Stallion Trail and with people who've seen him, and as Jack said, he has the right credentials. He's won over a distance, 7 furlongs to 10 furlongs, which should maybe put a little bit of speed into some of the Irish mares who need that injected into them nowadays. He's a winner of 10 races, but you would be confident that he'll cover upwards of 100 mares, and if he does that, I'll be happy. I don't know about Jack, but I'll be happy. First season sire.
He seems to have a great constitution, like he's so quiet there, walking up and down the road. That obviously is a very important part for his job now.
He is, but I've had Old Vic here by Sadler's Wells, and Diane by Sadler's Wells, and this fella's Dam is by Sadler's Wells, And Sadler's Wells is renowned for putting a bit of calmness and temperament into his horses. We never had a problem with Old Vic. He was a joy to handle. Diane the same, and it's nice to have some of that blood in this horse as well. And then his grandam is by Darshan, and he's just a wonderful pedigree, and he's an easy sell really. You know, he's as Jack said, he was bought here to go straight to Australia to race. Never ran as a 2-year-old. Ran 30 times, retired sound. 110, Group 1, 4 Group 2s and a Group 3. Placed in I don't know how many group races, and he retired sound. And he has most horses like that who run so many times. You won't get him to walk like this horse. He's a fabulous walker.
He is, yeah, it's magnificent the way
he catches the eye. He's so loose and everything, and his temperament is fine. His temperament is brilliant at the moment. When he starts covering more mares, you'd hope it would remain the same.
Good. Quick mention then, you mentioned Diane. He's 22 years of age now, son of Sadler Wells as well, who stands here for you at Sunnyhill Studs. Yeah. He had a 4-year-old winner in Ballinaboula point to point on the opening weekend last weekend for Harley Dunn, so he still has it too.
He has, and he had a mare won a Group 2 in Thurles a fortnight ago as well. He's a very consistent sire of winners. He has he's good value. He's 22. He's getting on a bit, but he gets plenty of winners, and you know, he gets 4-year-old point-to-point winners who go to the sales and sell for a lot of money. Battle over Diane. There's just a lot of them have sold well.
And of course he had a Grade 1 winner this season as well for Noel Mead with Beacon Edge in the Drimore Chase as well.
He fell at the weekend, but he's a Grade 1 winner, and you know, it's hard to get these Grade 1 winners on the ground. But yeah, and he'd have a big crop of 4-year-olds and a big crop of 3-year-olds, so there's more to come from Diane.
Good.
More to come.
Jack, exciting times with 50 Stars going forward.
Absolutely, and you know, not only are we excited, but his racing owner in Australia is excited, and Jerry Ryan. He's very kindly spent $250,000 on mares to go to 50 Stars, and will continue that support going forward alongside not just mares but buying foals and yearlings for Australia. We're actually also supporting with flat mares. We're excited to do that. We have the Dam of Augmentarian, a very impressive maiden winner as a 2-year-old going to 50 Stars, who's a Group 2 winner herself. We also have a half sister to the Dam of Sea to Moon, of course, who also is in turn by Sea to Stars. So look, it's an easy job when you have a stallion like 50 Stars, because he sells himself. He's got all those credentials you look for, and we're just excited to get the first mares covered by him, get the breeders that have been so taken by him when they've come see him here with their mares, and look forward to a bright future ahead with the partnership here with Michael and the whole team. Good.
Well, listen, thanks very much for having me this morning. Very best of luck with your 2 other sires, Michael, but of course to both of you with 50 Stars, and no doubt he's going to be a huge success.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Davey.